Hello and welcome back to planetcrafter. Today we're going to explore the new biome, see what's in there, see what kind of treasures we can find. We are 0.47% on our way to the next stage, which has not been implemented yet, so that number might be a lie. In any case, I did some rework, some organizing here. So if we come in through here, that's the entrance, and turn left. Before I had a bunch of lockers, storage lockers. I replaced all of them with T2 lockers, and I organized everything. This is all just seeds and things. Over here, I replaced all my lockers with tier 2 storage lockers. And I don't really like the way I have it laid out here. It's like a warehouse style. Not pretty at all, but it works. And so I've got separate lockers for the rods and the rod components. I had them together before. So we've got lockers for just about everything. And over here, this is the new room. This is the 3x3, the large living compartment. And it's pretty great. And as you can see, I've got storage lockers for all of my bio stuff. Mutagen, T2, T3, T4, which I don't have any right now. Bacteria samples. So what I'm doing is, and I've got a few that aren't used. Oh, these are used. Nitrogen, cartridge, and methane. Methane. Nitrogen, okay. And so what I'm doing is I've got all my storage down here, and up here I've got my auto crafters. I don't have everything yet, but I've got auto crafters for a lot of the basic things. Fertilizers, and I've set these to supply. Supply. So I've still got some work to do. Some things to set up. And, but this is working really well. These auto crafters can grab parts from lockers that are above or below. So, and they have a pretty wide radius. Even these auto crafters out here on this side can grab items from the lockers that are over here on this side. So they've got a pretty huge radius, which is great. Now if I go up one more level, we got the same room, except it's with a dome. I bought all this with the tokens, Terra tokens. I haven't put anything in here yet. But I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. It's pretty cool. So it's not quite done, but this is what it's going to look like. We're going to have storage lockers all around here on this level. This level will be auto crafters. And the top level, I'll just beautify it. Make it pretty. Somehow. Alright, let's head outside. Now my drones are floating in the air. Can we not hold that many? Yeah, I guess they can't park themselves. I might need to make another drone port. I also moved my farms. Yeah, so here's what the rooms look like. Now, if you unlock these new rooms, these large living compartments, don't make the same mistake I did. It is possible to misalign these. It's actually, as far as I can tell, not possible to align them. If you try to place them directly on top, one on top of the other, then they won't align. I could not get them to align. This one, you can see if I go Yeah, it's aligned here. But here, it's not aligned. You can see the middle one goes in a little bit. I didn't notice that at first. I thought it was aligned. And then well, it's kind of too late to change it now. And the top one is fine. But the only way I was able to align it was to build some living compartments up right here. Just build 2 up. And then attach this big one with the dome to a living compartment. Then it seems to align correctly. If you just place them on top of each other, they don't seem to align. So just be aware of that. If you're using these things and you care about symmetry like I do. But I just won't look at it. So that's a shame, but it's really not noticeable unless you look for it. Yeah, you can see this one's a little bit to the left, but it's okay. It still works, so. And my farm is over here now. I've got a bunch more stuff. More beans. More eggplants, more everything. It's so great that the drones can now harvest your plants. They can harvest your algae, your water. And because of that, I got rid of the bacteria sample autocrafter here. I just got rid of it and put it in there because now my drones can just harvest the algae. And I'm getting more Terra tokens. So for right now, I've got 2 rockets auto-launching. Yeah, we're filling them up with, there it goes, fabric and bacteria samples automatically. What it'll do is it'll fill up the containers in there with bacteria and cloth. And then once those are full, any excess will be put into these rockets and they'll send them off for tokens. Now, I will say that I do think... excuse me. I do think that the container meteors that fall from the sky from time to time, that's a little bit OP. A few of those containers, I've gotten like 1,000, 5,000 tokens from them. And that's a lot of tokens, especially when one rocket here gives me, like, you know, if it's full of cloth and bacteria, like 60, 70 or so. And so I've been getting most of my tokens from those meteors, not from the rockets. So I think they're a little bit OP. I think most of the tokens should come from launching the rockets. But I don't know. Maybe they'll do some balancing later down the line. Now I'm going to... yeah, I think we're ready to go. We'll just let my base run. Oh, if we go up here, by the way, I've got, this is where I make my cloth. I've got all these silk generators. I made a bunch more. And this thing here is just making cloth constantly. And then launching it into space. Alright, let's go. Now, I brought enough components for a tier 2 locker storage because I'm sure I'm going to find a lot of loot, and my plan is, instead of carrying it all back, I'm just going to put a lot of it in a temporary locker and then set the locker to supply all of the loot, and then my drones will take care of it. Also, there are plenty of ponds around where you can get frog eggs. There's some I found down there last episode, but even closer to my base, there's a few ponds. So they're kind of all over the place. I'll take it. Drink. No? It's not letting me drink. That's fine. Okay, so as far as I can tell, the only way is down. No hidden caves, no nothing. Into the water. Nothing over here? Okay. Alright, what do we got? Oh, oh dear. That goes deep. $100 Terra tokens. See, I wouldn't mind if the cargo containers had these 100 Terra tokens. That's fine, but a couple of times some of these have given me 5,000, which is kind of ridiculous. Oh, hi. Just a common larva. Oh god. Okay, don't go in there. Fine. Okay. Oh man, I can't make it. The locker storage. It's got to be on a foundation. Okay, let's I have a feeling that a lot of my loot is going to be found down there with nowhere else to build. So let's well, I guess I'll build it there. Let's build my storage. There we go. I gotta keep those. No, I can put them in. Bacteria, where is bacteria? Alright, that'll be fine. Oh, I might need to bring oxygen capsules. Oh, we got a base down here? Okay. T3 heaters. Technical debris. $500 tokens. Beautiful. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, if I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the water like this... It is so dark all of a sudden. Why? I wonder if I can build... Can I build a living compartment? Underwater? Oh, right. It'll still fill up with water. That's not going to help me. Alright. Let's put all that away. Great. Now it's nighttime. Even less visibility. I think I hear a meteor shower out there. I won't surrender. I won't let myself be taken by this cold and dusty planet. I will look everywhere. I will even dug this deep to find resources allowing me to get off this hell. I need to find materials to craft a rocket and build a launch platform. Without a multi-tool, everything takes so much time. But I have to prevail. I won't surrender. I won't surrender. Ichthys. I do love my multi-tool. Does this... No, no air. Ah, I can see again. Okay, yeah, here you can see the drones are grabbing stuff. Let's add fertilizer. Mutagen T2. Mutagen. Circuit boards is on here, right? Should be. Okay. I want to check the roof of that cave there. Which way was it? This way? Above the living compartment we found. We got barrels. Okay, nothing. There's a ruin. This self should not exist. That's what we have been told since we are born. As one we live. We, the wardens, are one, united. Without individuals in the group, does the concept of a group can even exist if there's no entities? But when your own existence is threatened, how can really be selfless? Is urge to survival incompatible with selflessness? I had to skim that last part. I think I'm gonna die. Oh my god. I can make it. Ah. All right. There's more down there. I need to bring a lot of oxygen containers. I'm going to pause it right here a moment, and then I'm going to go back, get a lot of oxygen containers, and then I will come right back. Alright, I'm back, and I have plenty of oxygen containers. Hopefully that's enough. I'll leave some here in my locker, and I'll take a bunch with me. Alright, let's go deep. Okay, we're going this way. We got another path behind us on the opposite side. I'll explore that later. Nothing up there. Okay. Alright, so this warden thing... the warden's doing a little bit of philosophy, contemplating their own existence. Okay. Opens up a little bit here. Are we going to get some air? Maybe. Another temple? Man, they gotta work on the physics a little bit. It is awkward. You can't walk up the stairs. You have to kind of jump up. So, I know early access and all that. Great game, but a little bit clunky. Like, is this... Am I supposed to see through this? I don't think so. Alright, it's another ruin. Some kind of ritual site? We want to survive. Waiting for a certain death is not selflessness. It's suicide. It's self-destruction. Some of us had chosen to leave before the inevitable, leaving behind us the destruction. And our beloveds who thinks that fate is greater than choice. And our beloved who thinks that fate is greater than choice. Huh. Whoa. Yeah, we still don't know what happened exactly with the wardens. It's been a while, but I think they realized that humans were coming to their planet, and they kind of... I guess humans kind of had this reputation of, well, destroying and exploiting everything they come across. And so they weren't too keen on that. But I don't know if it's actually something humans did to wipe them out. Another pond. Wow. That frog looks irradiated. I would not touch that frog with my bare hands. I wouldn't go 10 feet. Within 10 feet of that frog. Alright, I can go up here. Ah, stuck in the floor again. Yeah, I don't know why the terrain is so easy to clip through. I don't know how this person, the developer, generates this terrain. Is it like they just do the geometry for the levels? I think this is all done in Unity. Do they just do the geometry and then the clipping, or like the physics mesh is done separately, like auto-generated? Is that how it's done? I really don't know. I've never done anything in Unity. So sometimes the like the solid physics mesh that you interact with is not the same shape as the terrain, I think. What the future will be for us. What is our destiny? We believe that we can survive, find another place, build a new colony, once again. As we already did long ago, we can do it again. To our sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, peers, we are sorry. Build a new colony. This must have been written by the wardens who left. They left to build a new colony, find a new home. And that one, written by the wardens who stayed behind. No, there's no way I can get out of here. I don't have my jetpack. Alright, I think that's it in here. one more path we can take. There's those tokens. I want to get the tier 2 drones. It might be a while though. I need 15,000 tokens. I managed to get the most expensive thing, the living compartment with the biodome. 25,000 tokens, but it took a lot of rockets. It took a while. I was playing a lot offline. It took a long time, many hours to get my base all organized and everything. There's a crack up here. Nah, that's nothing. And of course I got lucky and got a few cargo meteors. All right. What's in here? A lonely chest. Oh, that's it? I was hoping for another golden chest, maybe. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, there was a golden chest up there before we got inside. Somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it was. Alright, how we doing here? Let's just, Alright, I think I've got everything on the supply here that I want. Let's, take back what we can and let our drones do the rest. Oh my god, it's dark. I don't even know how to get back up. Ah, here we go. Here's the path. Alright, well that's it. That's the new biome. Not much new, with the lore. We kind of knew there was an apocalypse of some kind that wiped out the wardens. At least on this planet. They might have found some other planet to settle on. But it has been a while, a few months since I've played, so there might be some details, important details that I'm not remembering or misremembering. And I guess I'll leave all my oxygen there. Well, I kind of brought it with me. Put it back in there. Golden frog eggs. Oh, I didn't even notice they were golden eggs. Well, well, well. 600%. Let's use them. So, where's my water bottles? Look at that. Look at these giant storage containers. I've got so much of everything. It's crazy. Alright, I need 2 fertilizers. And I need almond larva. I've got my larva here. This park is getting ridiculous. And I love it. So shiny. Alright, I don't know how many amphibian farms I've got now. I put a few more down off camera. So we should be getting a lot of biomass. Uh-oh. That looks like super alloy. Oh, they're hitting my platform. Not that I really need these, but... Oh boy, that's loud. Thing I like about this game is whenever the developer does updates, they're always large, substantive updates. It doesn't really do small patches or that just tweak things or add little things here and there. Like, they're really big updates, and I like that. So it gets me excited to dive back in whenever there's something new. There goes my bots. Let's have a look real quick before we end at what else we can buy. So the drones. $15,000. Yeah, that'll be a while. I want that, but I also want all of this aesthetic stuff. Customizable bed, sofa, smart fabric. And I gotta get the new fish, butterfly, and all the frogs. On my wall as trophies. So there's still stuff to do. We're not quite done yet, but I think the first thing I have to do is just increase the rate at which we're sending rockets. I've got 2 going automatically, and the third one is a manual rocket. I gotta bump that up, double that, triple that, quadruple that. I need 20 rockets going up at once. But in order to do that, I've got to bump up my production here. Probably the best thing I can send is pulsar quartz, which is worth 10 tickets. But how do we make that? Yeah, zeolite. That's not bad, just... Yeah, these are all things: osmium, zeolite, iridium, uranium. We can just get those by adding more miners, so that's not a big deal. And the methane cartridge, all we need is a gas extractor. And I think pulsar quartz are worth the most. They're worth 10. Same with the circuit boards, but I need my circuit boards for bots and things. So I think we'll bump up pulsar quartz production, get it automated, because we're not automating it now. And then we could send a lot more rockets, a lot more trade rockets. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Let's take one last look at our dome here. Just ignore the fact that it's slightly off, which if I view it from this angle, you probably can't notice. But I like it. I like the style. I'm glad it's not just a 3x3 grid, like a 3x3 rectangle. I'm glad it has this curved edge here. Really cool. And I've also got this area in the middle not being used. I could do something with that too. Maybe. We can beautify the place a little bit. Alright. So I'll still be recording more planetcrafter episodes. And we'll come back once I've got more progress to show off. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.